Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, May the 13th of the beautiful year 2026. And we are back for our main event, the 2026 PAL Das Cup. Only two players remaining in this event, which means we are in the final between these two amazing European German-speaking players. SHUICHI from Germany versus TUGI from Austria. The players, hopefully, will be playing all 35 games to determine the champion, the PAL DAS online champion, the better PAL DAS the best PAL DAS player. And yeah, today we start with session number 1. 8 games will be played, and I'm joined here by a special guest in the commentary booth. It's Ivan. Hello, Ivan. How are you today?
Oh, hello. I got some little connection issues. Sorry. I'm doing great. I can wait for some Tetris. Can you hear me? By the way, is my audio
Yeah,
okay?
I can hear you. I hope our viewers can hear you as well. I can hear you perfectly, and I hope our
Great.
viewers as well. So, Ivan, have you expected this lineup in the final?
Um, yes and no,
Yes and no.
because yeah,
Probably you expected 50% of the finalists here, right?
definitely yes.
And the other 50% is kind of a surprise for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think for yeah for some other people, I guess also as well.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, so
yeah.
this answer doesn't surprise me, to be honest. But yeah, before we go further, I would like to say hello to Ben Squarely, F1 champion Tetris, Tolstoy, Hazel, Schwid, oh, Ivan, you're here, Salertom, Nitzrek. Hello, guys, welcome in the chat. I hope you're ready for some action between these two amazing players. Yeah, so we are here in the final. This is the last match of the tournament, and this match is divided into 4 sessions. So, apart from today, we will meet 3 more times, hopefully, unless one of the players decides to run away with the score and decides to finish the match in 3 sessions. But yeah, uh, originally we are scheduled for 4 sessions. In the final, we play best of 35, so 18 wins. You need to win 18 games to become the champion. 4 sessions, which means 8 games, session 1, and then session 2, 3, and 4 will play 9 games. Each session is played on a separate day, and I will show you the schedule, because we've scheduled all 4 sessions with the players already. And of course, if we need all of them, we'll use all the dates. If we need to end earlier, we will end earlier. But yeah, we are prepared for all possible 35 games. Of course, level 18 starts, no line cap, SPS controller, and hand cam, the mandatory things for this event, and we will be re-rolling the seed every single game. And Tolstoy saying in the chat, "Let's go Shuigi." Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I really like it. Yeah. So here are our rules. I wanted to present you something else before we start. Sorry that I'm kind of chaotic, but and Tucci, yeah, Tucci and Shuigi. Okay, that's one. That's nice. Okay.
The ultimate lineup,
Yeah,
yes.
the ultimate lineup. And yeah, maybe you would like to know, guys, how the players got here to the final. So in case you missed the tournament, we have from the upper part of the bracket Shuichi, who played in against Scamper in round 1, won 10-3. Then 13-3 against James, and James was the first of the 3 American opponents in a row. Then the very dramatic match against Cobra, 13-11 win for Shuichi. At some point, Cobra was leading 11-8, and Shuichi won 5 games in a row to win the whole match and to advance to the top 4, and probably the most intense match of the tournament so far. Blue Scooty versus Shuichi. 17-16 for the German player. We needed all 33 games to determine the winner. That was something special. I hope Shuichi has recovered from it. The match was played like a few days ago, so I hope Shuichi is ready. On the other hand, TUGI had a little bit easier path to, in terms of games played. Let's put it in this way: 10-0 win against Pyrek in round 1, then 13-1 against Hepta in round 2, then quarterfinals 13-7 against Elias. Elias needed to get max out and so on to win games, but was able to win only 7, and then the semi-final TUGI versus Hana 17-3. So in terms of TUGI's performance, TUGI played 4 matches. In all of them he lost only 11 games, 7 out of them against Elias. Quite a dominant performance, and it will be pretty interesting and a tough task ahead of Shuichi. So maybe I'll show you some stats, how the players did in the tournament, what are their current ELOs and ComPBs. ELO for Shuichi 1844, ELO for TUGI is 2077 at this point. According to the ELO odds, TUGI is 79% favorite to win this match. Will it be the case? We're about to find out. Both players achieved their ComPBs in this tournament. 710,000 for Shuichi, 940,000 for TUGI. The results from the previous matches were already presented. And you can see the average median losing scores and lines. TUGI also very, very well prepared. In order to win games against TUGI, you need to play extremely well. Shuichi had some early top outs throughout the tournament, but was able to improve his average losing lines to 100. So this is a step in the right direction. And what I can say, probably Shuichi needs to avoid early top outs if he wants to challenge TUGI. Ivan, what is your prediction for this first session? Any advice to the players from your side?
Advice from my side? Well, are you kidding me?
play well, right?
Just score higher. But I mean, on my side, I missed like every of TUGI's matches, which is inexcusable, I know. So I can't really... Shuichi, of course, he played that impossible match versus Blue Scooty, which just showed, some incredible being able to just play and play good games despite just being, so tired. So that definitely speaks for Shuichi. But all in all, I think, what can I say? I think TUGI has a chance of winning.
So we'll see how it goes. A tie is possible after today's session, as we play 8 games, so a 4-4 result is within the possibilities. Of course, one of the players can also end the session with a lead. What will be the scenario? We are about to find out. Both players are already live, so I'll bring them to the screen. And we see they're warming up. Oh, and Shuichi with a new camera setup. Not only hands, but also faces shown, which is great to have. Thank you very much, Shuichi, for this new camera setup. Really appreciate it. And hello, Liptonek. Welcome in the chat as well. So while the players are warming up, let me wrong playstyle the pieces for game number 1 of this final. This will be DF AC A5, DF AC A5. This will be the first seed for this final.
Ooh, wrong playstyle. What can you do? We should request the makers of the roll
unfortunately I cannot dust the seed. I can only roll, so.
But that should be a feature.
And hello, Vicebrot. Welcome in the chat as well.
Hello, Vicebrot and everybody. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to say hi to everyone because I was fighting for my life with this internet connection.
But you won. You won. You are here.
Yes.
And hello, TUGI. Welcome in the chat as well. TUGI
Hello,
saying,
TUGI.
good lad, bruder. Who's
I am
co-commentating?
co-commentating.
Ivan.
It's me.
Ivan or
Right,
Ivan,
yeah.
whatever you prefer. I prefer Ivan, but whoever prefers Ivan, of course.
Yeah, both are good.
Good luck, have fun, Broody. Yeah, Broody. Please don't kill me. Yes, Vicebrot, best of 35. We already had best of 33 semi-final between Shuichi and Scooty. They decided to play all 33 games. So why not having all 35 games here in the final?
Definitely. Otherwise, we're just going to ask for our money back and never play Tetris again and just...
Liftonek played all in one session. No, we would like to, play this in 4 sessions. Okay, so the players are ready, so we won't hesitate any longer. Game number 1 of the final starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris.
DF, A, C, A5. Yeah, the seats are the same. Oh, and TUGI starts with an early shift of a long bar. This, forces him to burn a line.
So inefficient. Okay, the opening sequence seems just a bit uncomfortable for TUGI, but just another J or long or line on the left, and yeah, it's clean. And I should remember how to speak, actually.
It's difficult. Speaking is difficult,
Oh yeah.
It requires a little bit of a practice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nestor's puzzles.
Vicebrot, actually not every match of your bracket path was decider because I tell you, because Blue Scooty won against Le 13-5, so this was the only not decider in your bracket path. So there was one easier matchup, but actually. How is it split? No, 8, 9, 9, 9. Today we play 8. Today we play 8, Liptonek, and then 9, 9, 9.
Man, Blue Scooty versus Lair, those were simpler times.
If I'm not mistaken, you were here in the commentary for one of the sessions, right?
Yeah, I was.
So 167 for Shuichi, 147 for TUGI, so Shuichi 1 Tetris ahead currently.
Pretty close. The boards are very good and clean, as expected. And basically, yeah, the first thing I should have said in the predictions is this is gonna be so hard to commentate because both players just gaming.
Playing some boring Tetris, right?
Right.
I remember you were here for one of the sessions and you said to me, oh, now I understand why there are some moments when you don't know what to say because they're playing too well and so on.
Yeah, because when you watch these Tetris streams, sometimes the commentator is silent and I'm like, come on, there's like a million things to say.
And then your drain comes and you don't know what to say, right? Okay, so 272 for Shuichi, 242 for TUGI. So Shuichi now about 1.5 Tetrises ahead. So it looks like the German player wants to build a lead going into transition.
Yeah, that's actually unexpected. Oh no, that means drop, not good.
Oh, and both players now with some interesting boards.
Shuichi, it seems like a bit of controller malfunction, maybe, because very uncharacteristic misdrops. But
or maybe already the nerfs are hitting here already in game number 1.
That's also an option. Though, as we know, nerves are not a factor for the newbies in the finals, as the wise man said.
Oh, and Shuichi with this finished tower in the middle. This is kind of annoying, but
yeah, that's
yeah, should be fine. A little bit of a long war dependency, but it should be now fine for Shuichi. 338 for Shuichi, 356 for TUGI. So TUGI, yeah, was more efficient with this weird sequence because, yeah, it looks like this RNG is not helping the players, both kind of struggling. But it looks like TUGI is finally able to regain the control over the board. Shuichi needs few more good pieces, few more good burns, and should be fine as well.
Oh, this square is quite annoying. Had to create a long bar dependency.
Yeah, but it looks like both players will be able to clean their boards before transition, which is good to have. 374 Shuichi, now Shuichi 393, TUGI 408, so a little bit less than a Tetris advantage for the Austrian player. And we are transitioning in few lines, so players, please be aware of your board states. We would like to see some level 19 action. 404 transition score for Shuichi. And Shuichi already hangs the bar, and probably this won't be, yeah, and I think Shuichi can't survive any longer. Shuichi tops out at 404.051, which means TUGI takes game number 1 of the final, and TUGI leads 1-0.
GG.
Yeah, pretty tough pieces for the first game, but the players at least got with their games to transition, which is good to have. And yeah, 1-0 for TUGI, and here is your seed for game number 2, which will be 0B, A2, D2, 0B, A2, D2. No tongue twisters with the seeds, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
And the players are immediately ready for game 2. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. B, A2, D2. Yeah, the seats are correct, so we're officially in game number 2.
Once again, TUGI with just a bit of trouble, and Shuichi very clean. The trouble has been dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's back to nothing to say.
Yeah, so I'm really curious if this seat will be more friendly in terms of, getting those good Tetrises, some good paces. Because, 400k scores for the players in the final. Yeah, this definitely has to be something with the seat. I can't imagine, both players playing this kind of paces without, RNG being a factor, so to speak.
Those SSEs, yeah. RNG was a bit uncomfortable. Okay, Shuichi getting clean. TUGI already ahead by quite a bit. Like a Tetris and a half, I'd say, though I can't count. But yeah, there's definitely some early advantage.
Yeah, it's going into the direction of 2 Tetrises at Elite for TUGI.
Oof. Okay, just a bit,
Oh,
tiny
and
bit
this
high for
can
Shuichi.
be can be
Oh,
can be pretty high. The boards, yeah, both players decided to lower them a little bit. Yeah, you can't play too high, then one or two bad pieces can ruin your game. Of course, the
yeah.
players want to stay as efficient as possible, but sometimes you have to burn. This is the only option you have. 168 for Shuichi, 189 for TUGI, so TUGI ahead.
We go ahead and Shuichi with some major trouble, so we're going to lose more score, which is not really not really good. Oh yeah, I still can speak.
Hello, Chan. Welcome to chat.
Hello, Chen.
We played
45 games.
33 games of
Yeah,
Tetris in the semis, and yeah, we ended up in a decider, so.
yeah, it's not enough.
It depends. It depends. 202 for Shuichi, 285 for TUGI.
Like after those games, I was actually thinking like, wow, these guys, they deserve to play more games because clearly nothing is settled so far. For players. Okay, for players, that's a good segue to for the match arena maybe.
Yeah, why?
Making
We
a real
don't.
sport.
If you don't want the players to be that poor, then you have a Maturino for this event. If you want to make the players richer, then you have the link for the Maturino. We're currently at $542.99. And of course, every donation is fully appreciated. $362 for TUGI, 303 for Shuichi.
He is ahead, but Shuichi is absolutely in it. Still a lot to play. Basically, infinite lines on 19. As long as you don't top out.
Oh, and TUGI spin by TUGI. First I noticed in this final. Thank you, TUGI, for playing your best moves in the final.
Wow.
338 for Shuichi, 446 for TUGI. So TUGI is running away. Signature
Shuichi
move, yeah. Oh, that was the word I missed.
Shuichi trying to squeeze some more touches before transition, but the pieces, nah, those squares, that's not it.
But Shuichi is Tetris ready for transition. Okay, decides to burn. Transition with 369 at 476, so TUGI around 100k ahead going into level 19. And let's see if this time the players can play longer post-transition than in the previous game. They already did, as both died on 19 in game number 1. But will we have some excessive 19 play? Oh, TUGI's board is kind of collapsing. Is TUGI able to survive it? Okay, this is kind of possible now.
Oh,
this is possible for TUGI.
He's doing it.
Yeah, it's not, it's not guaranteed.
Oh, it's still a bit hard, that left side.
Yeah, but TUGI is used to play this floor mode, 3 of the ground, so he knows those burns. Oh, but this misdrop, this might be...
that square didn't make it. So now...
Might be problematic, but TUGI is still in this game, but those Smash Boys, too many Smash Boys in a row, I'm afraid. TUGI keeps playing, but the right side is inaccessible, and TUGI tops out at 510. So Shuichi, you have a target 511.
Oh, but sadly,
Shuichi, yeah. Both players died on level 23 for 17991, which means the advantage from 18 was enough, and TUGI takes another game, leads 2-0. GG's.
GG's. 2-0.
ED94 to F. ED94 to F is the seed for game number 3.
Still no tongue twisters.
They will come, you'll see. Sooner or later. So, the players are ready for game number 3, and the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Tetris. I'm late.
Yeah, and the seats are good. So we are in game number 3. TUGI leads 2-0 after the first 2 games of the final. Correct version, correct playstyle, correct players, says Mathmaster. Yeah,
Yes.
hello Mathmaster, welcome. Welcome in the chat.
Hello, Mathmaster. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Oh, maybe not that much. Okay, good clean beginning. Shuichi's board is a bit more, how would they say it, textbook proper stacking. Yeah, really sloping.
But TUGI is also doing a good job.
Okay, now. Okay. There was like a small chance of trouble for Shuichi, but thankfully, I mean, not even the pieces. Shuichi knows what he's doing.
And TUGI needs to address this left side of the board.
And that needs a bit of help. Okay.
Yeah, the J should help burning
The
this
J is
down.
good.
Yeah. Okay, and TUGI is back in business. TUGI with 134, Shuichi with 192. So Shuichi, there was like almost 60k advantage at that point.
The virtue of staying clean, not getting into trouble, that really goes a long way in Tetris. Oh, a bit of an interesting situation for Shuichi.
Oh, but this
Got that L, L
this,
spin, nice.
This L spin solution, yeah, was very nice for this board.
That's a really beautiful kind of spin tuck.
And hello condensed Arin with this classic "Let's go TUGI sax."
Hello, Haring. Let's go TUGI.
Yeah, we all know this from the live events.
Yeah. I first heard it at a City WC, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Like, I was telling my friends, no, I was watching that Tetris match, and people started that chant. I was like, yeah.
When I heard this for this first time, was it City WC DAS 22 or 23? Not mistake. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's quite old, this chant, I suppose. A few years for sure. There's anyone in the chat who can confirm or correct me? I would like to know what's like the.
We need to know the lore.
2023, pretty sure, says Stolze. Okay. So 426 for Shuichi, 367 for TUGI. So it looks like now Shuichi is around 60k ahead, so about 3 Tetrises in the lead.
Yeah, basically Shuichi is just keeping that lead that he got from the start, which is good. Because sometimes you get that early lead and then it starts just slowly fading away, but Shuichi didn't let that happen, and things are going good for Shuichi. Oh, except for that Smash Boy. But some good pieces helped to deal with that.
Wasn't it Tolstoy 2022 in this how do you say it, in Fürth? I wasn't there personally, but I kind of recall watching it in the cinema thing, right?
The cinema thing.
Yeah. Therefore, I'm not sure because I wasn't there. I only kind of, remember it from. I remember it from the, from watching it on Twitch. Okay, but we are approaching the transition. We are not that far away. 568 for Shuichi, so the paceman probably is going to get his first 600k of this match. And
Wow.
Rook is riding with a party of 8.
Hey, Matt.
Is it Matt Martin?
Thank you
Yeah,
for the
if I'm
raid.
not mistaken. Matt Martin?
Yeah, that's Matt Martin,
Yeah,
yes.
hello Matt, welcome in the chat.
pro.
Thank you for the raid. 637 transition for Shuichi. TUGI 527, so Shuichi with a massive lead, but the board is in a very, very difficult situation for the German player. And yeah, can Shuichi survive anything longer? Unfortunately not. And TUGI, you have a chase down. 643 is your target. 643 is your target as Shuichi topped out at 642, 511. Can the Austrian player go for another 100k post-transition? Let's find out. It was a great pace on 18, but unfortunately Shuichi couldn't survive the transition. And this is the chance for TUGI to win the third game of the final. It's still not an easy task, but we know that TUGI has the skill to do so. Oh, and this board is getting out of control. This is now looking very, very difficult, and I'm afraid TUGI can't do anything more. And Shuichi finally wins a game here in the final. This level 18 pace was more than enough, and it's now 1-2 from TUGI's perspective. And TUGI confirms it was 2022. Okay, so it's already 4 years old, this chant.
Wow.
Okay, so Shuichi won his first game of the final. Nice pace on 18 was enough to win the game. Let's see what will be needed, and game number 4 and the seed will be E9, FF, F2.
Wow, that's a lot of Fs. What could that mean?
I hope the seed is not. I will write it in the chat. I hope it's not the case of what I've written in the chat.
Yeah, and I hope we will not have to press the button to pay respects for either of the players.
Okay, so the players are ready. Game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris. Ooh, exciting. And starting from the very first pieces, there's a bit of difference in stacking. But the seeds appear to be correct.
Yeah, that's the most important thing to check at the beginning of the game. Yeah, and let's see how they approach this game. Oh, and Shuichi.
That's not great.
Oh. Yeah, the wrong adjustment for. Oh, okay. And now Shuichi needs to get a long bar soon, and the left side is inaccessible. Shuichi needs to get the long bar. Finally gets the long bar. Now the left side is accessible, so there is a chance for Shuichi to survive this game. This will require some burning, but at least Shuichi has a chance.
Okay, just a bit of B-type, and he's gonna be fine.
I wanted to say the same. For a moment, the board looked like a perfect, B-type.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shuichi should be fine with surviving it. Of course, he will lose some pace compared to TUGI. We'll see how much will it be when Shuichi is finally down with this board. But now, nice dirty Tetris, so Shuichi doesn't want to lose too much pace.
Yeah, and this clearing is quite efficient.
Okay, so 70,000 for Shuichi, 128 for TUGI, so TUGI over 50k ahead, so 2.5 Tetrises. So it wasn't that brutal in terms of, you know, losing pace to TUGI, this situation for SHUICHI. And we still have around 90 lines to go on an 18, so a lot can happen before transition.
What can happen, and it's happening on TUGI's board, but nothing major.
Oh, and SHUICHI, okay.
Yeah, stuff happening on both boards. But thankfully the players are pros, so
yeah, we are getting some interesting seeds today. Maybe, you know, not the most efficient ones, but the seeds which are, you know, putting the players in some interesting situations. It's maybe good to have those kind of seeds in, you know. It's good to know. Maybe it's good to have this in the first session of the final, and then in the next sessions we will get, you know, some heavy pace seeds. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so 179 for SHUICHI, 257 for TUGI, 80k lead for the Austrian player, so around 4 Tetrises.
Yeah, that's a huge lead. Why's my phone going crazy over there with notifications? So annoying. Okay, I turned it off. No time for anything except Tetris.
And TUGI with okay, now TUGI needs to open the board. Yeah, gets the board open, but now TUGI is the one who will be forced to burn some lines.
Oh, this really is an F seed. There's just things happening. Also, bro, I think Martin is already gone. So sad, because because I hang out on his streams sometimes, and it would be funny if he knew who's commentating. Well, can't win them all, unless you do, which I didn't. Anyway.
Okay, so we have 286 for SHUICHI, 348 for TUGI. It looks like TUGI slowly but surely is regaining control over the board. It looks like now TUGI is totally fine. SHUICHI
Yeah,
312, 351 for TUGI, so 1.5 Tetris is the lead. So SHUICHI was able to reduce the deficit a little bit. And Cox Danny J in the chat. Hello Danny, welcome.
Definitely agree with Mathmaster. And hey, Cox Danny J. Okay, SHUICHI has quite a task to do at level 19 speeds.
Yeah, the transition is looming, and SHUICHI. Okay, this is good. Yep. Yeah, we're approaching transition very soon. SHUICHI transitioned with 411, but SHUICHI is able to downstack it. Oh, but those S's! Oh my! But SHUICHI handles the sequence post-transition very well. Let's see how TUGI is ahead by about 35k. TUGI is also trying to survive this weird sequence. The long bar helps a lot. Oh, and the misdrop of the T for TUGI. Yeah, this is looking now pretty difficult, and TUGI can't do anything more. And SHUICHI, you have a target 462 to force a 222. 462 to force a 222 for SHUICHI. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, that was great, actually. Okay, slowly but surely. The pieces are a bit tough. Handled well. Okay.
It's all within one Tetris, but I'm not sure if SHUICHI will be stacking 4 Tetrises here. Oh, he needs to survive it first. Something to the left is needed for SHUICHI. Okay. Oh no! Oh. And SHUICHI can't complete the chase down. SHUICHI tops out at 451, 012. So no 222. No 222.
No 222.
TUGI leads 3-1. GG's.
Now we know what the F was for. It's for 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 Fs, so 1 F for every of the 2s that we lost. So sad.
Okay, so 4 games in, 4 more games to go today, and the seed for game number 5 will be 65 for the B2, 65 for the B2.
22-2, that's crazy. I mean, not quite likely, I'd say, but yeah, 22-2 that requires 3 players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 22 to 22 is not possible. We played only best of 35, so that far we can't go. Okay, so never mind. The players are ready. Game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Trees.
And the seats are correct, which is good to have.
Seats are correct, and so many squares already.
The Smash Boys.
Yeah, showtime for the Smash Boys. Wow, that's hard to say. Oh, SHUICHI with early trouble.
Oh, and the board is very high for SHUICHI. SHUICHI needs to open it, but can't do anything more. And we have a very early top out for SHUICHI with 2,292 points, which means TUGI is good, and TUGI leads 4-1. So TUGI is guaranteed at least a tie after the first session. Very unfortunate game for SHUICHI it was. TUGI takes advantage of it, and yeah, TUGI, in case you didn't get it, you are already good for this game. Maybe TUGI, for some practice purposes, wants to survive this board to gain some confidence, which is of course reasonable. But yeah, I wanted to say that, yeah, okay, this was actually the case. 44-0-80 is the score for TUGI.
Oh man, that was sudden.
Okay, so 4-1 for TUGI. 3 more games to go today. Game number 6 is the seed C6 9C BD, C6 9C BD. And there is one thing I forgot to say before the match started, but I'll do it now. I checked the previous matches between the 2 players, and I will tell a little bit more after I do the countdown, as the players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, so in the past, of course, PAL does specific matches. To be exact, the players played against each other 2 times. The first match was played in February of 25. TUGI won this match 5-1. This was a PDM match, and then PDM in June 2025, another match between these 2 players. TUGI won this match 5-0. So actually, in the past, TUGI was very, very, how do you say it? Won very convincingly, yeah, 5-1, 5-0, and now is enjoying a 4-1 lead.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of I forgot the word.
Dominant. Oh, dominant. This is a good word. Yeah. Thank you very much, Matmaster. Helping the non-English speakers with some English vocabulary. That's a good one. Okay, so 94 for SHUICHI, now improves to 117 with this Tetris. TUGI 95 improves to 117. So we are currently around neck and neck between these 2 players in game number 6.
SHUICHI isn't doing absolutely great. There's just just ever so slightly. There's always some trouble so far in this game. That's a bit worrying for Shuichi. Meanwhile, TUGI is just clean, so could be actually nerves for Shuichi. Maybe controller issues, maybe both. Maybe just not the best day. Okay, now Shuichi is clean. But a bit behind. 2 or 3 Tetrises. It's already just something you want to make up for. You don't want to have to chase that on 19, and with TUGI you might not even get a chance.
Yeah, when you play against TUGI, you absolutely can't afford, longer digs, because TUGI is taking advantage of it immediately.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for getting into finals. You have to play TUGI, either TUGI or Marcus or one of those guys, and just, well...
Yeah, but
that's all
Merca,
you get.
Merca was eliminated in round of 16, so...
Yeah, no Merca this time. But yeah, that's the general gist of how
And
it
theoretically
works.
speaking, if Weisbrod had won game number 19 of their match, Merca could have been out already in the round of 32, so yeah, it was kind of a difficult tournament for our Finnish player.
Yeah.
Yeah, Master, but Weisbrod also played a decider against Merca, but yeah, Weisbrod was, fortunately for him, not that successful as SHUICHI, so yeah, Merca played 2 matches in the tournament and both went to a decider. 367 for SHUICHI, 398 for TUGI. TUGI now improves to 421, and this is more or less the same line count, so around 3 Tetrises lead for the Austrian player. And Hazel rooting for SHUICHI, that's my goat.
Yeah, SHUICHI, just such an impressive match that was against bluescooty, just unbelievable. Even taken into account the wrong style, that's one of the craziest matches I've ever seen. Yeah, that's something to remember.
Okay, now SHUICHI needs to address the left side. And
yeah, there's a bit of trouble, but taking some good wise burns. Yeah. Oh, now it's
Oh, now SHUICHI is going kind of optimistically, but gets a long bar and gets the Tetris.
No problem. Oh, and another Tetris coming.
Yeah, and this is a
Tetris.
perfect transfer also for SHUICHI. 498 for SHUICHI, 545 for TUGI. TUGI is also a few lines behind on our screens, but more or less now the same line count. 90k lead for the Austrian player, and TUGI is looking for his first 600k of this final.
Okay, with a monster game, yes.
614. SHUICHI transition with 529. And TUGI can still get one more Tetris, so this can be over 630k transition for the Austrian player, and it will be 638. So SHUICHI had over 630 transition in one of the previous games. Now TUGI gets it, but TUGI now with a pretty clean board going on.
SHUICHI's left side. Okay, got the help for that. There's some complications, but...
Oh, and
there's more
SHUICHI's board...
complications.
Yeah, but SHUICHI can still survive it. Still possible. Oh, but some pieces to the left needed. Okay, this T helps. Oh, and this combo, LJ combo, this was a great combo for a SHUICHI to survive it. And the T...
yeah, look at that. Okay, something that's too wide at the bottom is needed for the left.
To get 663, TUGI also needing to do some magic in order to survive it. SHUICHI, oh, got the piece to the left! SHUICHI keeps fighting here in this game! SHUICHI keeps fighting here! TUGI's board is also getting higher, and SHUICHI is still fighting here! And TUGI tops out!
Master clubs.
TUGI tops out. Oh, and SHUICHI can't get the piece to the left. TUGI tops out at 60.71.500. And SHUICHI tops out at 582.991. But what a fight post-transition it was for SHUICHI. Unfortunately, there was too much deficit after level 18 part of the game. And TUGI extends his lead in the final. 5-1 for the Austrian player. Oh my. Yeah, but what a fight. What a fight for SHUICHI it was post-transition.
Yeah. That was quite impressive.
My 19 is the clown show right now, says TUGI. Yeah, but what your 18 is not. Your 18 is not, and yeah. It's enough for winning games at the moment. Game number 7 ahead of us, and the seed for this game will be 24F1A8, 24F1A8. This is the seed for the penultimate game of today's stream.
Okay, still time for SHUICHI to win some games and make the overall score less scary.
Yeah, the players are ready. Game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Tetris.
Oh, and meanwhile we got a donation in the Maturino. Zo Hasadar donated $11.38. Hello, Zo Hasadar, and welcome. And thank you very much for the contribution. We're currently at 554.37.
Big. Thank you, Zahasada.
Oh, SHUICHI hangs the... Oh, needs something to burn! And doesn't get the piece, and SHUICHI tops out early at 22,811 points, and TUGI wins another game.
Oh man.
It was so unfortunate. 70,300 points for TUGI, 14 lines, 6-1. And here is your seed for game number 8. The final game for today, 92A108, 92A108 is the seed for game number 8.
The final game of the day. Man, that was quick. That was so much fun.
Okay, so the players are ready. Game number 8 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris. Mostly numbers seed. Interesting.
And both players started with the same, with the same placement for a moment. But yeah, now the stocks are different.
Oh, SHUICHI. Once again, not 100% nice stack.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be anything problematic for the German player.
Well, some lost pace, and for the paceman to lose pace, clearly something is...
it's not the optimal option, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, you know, the consistency TUGI showing for this whole tournament, it's also here today. So I haven't seen like a... Okay, we might say that the last session against Hana was like slightly below TUGI's potential, but to see like TUGI's like bad shape in one of the sessions, it hasn't happened for the whole tournament yet. So yeah, will it come, or is TUGI too good and will be playing so consistently until the end of this event? We have to find out.
We will see.
Yeah, of course, it's a pretty difficult now situation for SHUICHI, but if he can win this game, of course, 2-6 looks way better than 1-7.
Way better, yes.
So definitely everything to play for the German player. And then we have like 3 more sessions, so yeah, theoretically SHUICHI can still come back to this match. But first step has to be made right now, as SHUICHI needs to win this game. And now, TUGI is now in a kind of a difficult situation. Yeah, but gets the L to the left. And
that's
opens
a good long bar for TUGI.
209 for SHUICHI, 223 for 209 for SHUICHI, 246 for TUGI. So TUGI is still ahead in this game. SHUICHI is in a burning situation.
Yeah, there's just a bit more trouble to deal with SHUICHI. And yeah. It's a Tetris. Oh, quite behind TUGI. While TUGI is well ahead.
So it is like 70k right now, so over 3 Tetrises advantage for the Austrian competitor.
Yeah, but still some Tetris to play, so everything is possible. Okay, SHUICHI needs a J for the left and gets that. Good square. TUGI just burning a couple of lines.
Yeah, it's another, challenging seat for these players. Neither of them can, play like a fully comfortable game.
SHUICHI kinda tempting his luck, but got a well-timed long bar, so going good, still going good. Okay. Has a line to burn on the right. Well open. Needs some pieces, still needs a J. Got a long bar for the Tetris, that's good. Now needs an L, of course gets the... Oh,
nice
burn.
solution, yeah. But meanwhile, TUGI 90k ahead. So TUGI keeps building the lead. Yeah, a burn here and there where TUGI is not burning. Yeah, this costs you the pace. This is how brutal this game is, guys. When you play against TUGI.
This is high-level Tetris. Yeah. If you burn, you just better don't burn at all. Only burn 4 lines at once, as some people say. Okay, SHUICHI had to use the bar to set up for the Tetris. The board is rising, and the S pieces were a bit bad, followed by Z's, of course.
And we are approaching transition very, very soon, so SHUICHI needs to find a way how to bring this board down going into level 19. And SHUICHI is doing a good job here. A long bar now would be perfect. And gets the long bar, so SHUICHI can have a chance to survive it. 470 for SHUICHI, 584 for TUGI, but SHUICHI's board is climbing and climbing and climbing, and SHUICHI can't do anything more.
Yeah,
SHUICHI tops out at 471, 451. And this means another dominant session for TUGI. This guy has no chill in this tournament. 7-1 is the score after the first session of the final. So let's see if TUGI can survive it here.
The Smash Boys.
Oh, this is now getting... but still possible. Oh, but this misdrop is probably too much. TUGI tops out at 610 to 40, 610 to 40. And TUGI with a 6-game advantage after session number 1. Yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
GG's, TUGI. And here are your match stats after the very first 8 games of the final. No, Matmaster is first to 18. Okay, so here are your stats. You can see the only game Shuichi won. TUGI played 168 games, 565. Yeah, we need at least 3 sessions. Yeah, that's what we need. Of course, we scheduled all 4, but will we need all 4? We will have to find out. I think some answer can be given in the next session, which will happen in 2 days. Yeah, Shuichi, despite having two very early topos, 3 lines on game 5 and 4 lines in game number 7.
Wow.
His average doesn't look that bad. The other games were pretty good. So yeah, this is this is what happens when you play against TUGI. What can I say? What can I say? Hana also had some good stats against TUGI and lost the match 3-17. So yeah, it is what it is. We will see then, guys, what happens in session number 2. I will remind you the schedule. So session 2 in 2 days on Friday, May the 15th at 18 UTC, and then sessions 3 and 4 are scheduled for Thursday and Friday next week. So May the 21st and May the 22nd. Yes, so the first 8 games in the books. We will see these 2 players playing against each other in 2 days. So before we go offline, Ivan, any final words, any summary from your end?
Well, sadly, I'm going to travel abroad very soon, so I will not be able to see the final games as they happen. But I want to wish luck and mostly fun to both of the players. And TUGI, Shuichi, you both are fantastic guys, fantastic players. And thank you for everyone who watched the stream. Thank you, Rafael, for making this possible. You're also a really cool guy. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, thanks. Very nice words. Ivan, of course, if you don't have the possibility to watch those sessions live, of course you can either rewatch the Twitch streams or our YouTube, because every single session is then uploaded also to YouTube later. So yeah, you'll have sooner or later a chance to follow the other sessions of the final. Yeah, we are going to rate monthly Tetris. They are playing Mega Masters, Kirby against Mark. The match is happening right now. So guys, thank you very much for watching today. Thank you very much, Ivan. Have a nice trip. And we will be back on Friday at 18 UTC. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right.